Hey there folks, thanks for checking out the tutorial for Pixel Point Advanced. In this tutorial we are going to be using a shield from the Synty Modular Fantasy Pack, and we are going to show how you can use triangle selection to just change certain triangles down the side, and we're going to replace this ripped green with one of the pictures that are on other shields. So I've added the item to the hierarchy here, and I flipped it to 180. When you hit add component, I've already got it on here, but you go digitally reincarnated and select Pixel Point Advanced. Much like in Basic, we have the option to select which material we're editing. In this case, there's only one, so we use default. You can duplicate the model or the mesh, and the reason why you would do that is so that you keep the original and you can have both. And then you can export it afterwards. Exporting it is useful more so with the skin mesh renderers, as it will re-nest them into the original item. So we're going to hit configure. Now, while that's loading, we have our scene view and our game view. To use the advanced version, you need to have both of them side by side, as we will be doing all of our clicking in scene view, but when we're lining things up, we are going to be using game view. So we have our shield here. We're going to start by edit with mesh placement. This is the main feature of the advanced. We're going to hit activate with triangle selection, and we're going to choose the triangles that we want to change. Now it is possible to use control and drag to select multiples, and you can use shift control drag to remove multiples or shift click to remove one at a time. However, doing so will select the triangles on the back of the shield as well, and then you're going to be placing colors on the handles and stuff like that. So for something like a shield, you're not going to want to do that. If you're doing, for example, a blade of a sword or a gauntlet on a character, that can be a lot more useful. So we're going to go through here. I might miss a couple here as I rush through it, but you'll still get the general gist of it. And we're going to place the lion head on the shield. Try to get as many of these as I can here. Alright, I think we got most of them here. Alright, so now that we're done that, we're going to hit deactivate triangle selection and create movable mesh. And it's going to turn off the shield, and these are what we've got. So when we move it here, we want to be watching where it goes in the game screen on the left there. So we're going to move it over to below the lion head. When we let go, it's going to snap back to it. Going to move it up so it matches up with around the bottom there. I'm going to zoom out a bit here just to make it easier, and we're going to resize it. So we'll scroll up, make sure that we get the full lion head's height. We'll do the left side. We'll do the right side here. And it looks like the nose matches up with the middle line there. We'll go back and click on the shield, and we're going to hit grab current UVs from mesh. We'll double click the shield to zoom in on that. I'm going to activate triangle selection and deactivate it again to remove the lines. And you can see that the lion head has been put on there now. We kept all the tears and dents in it. This can be used well with banners. You can put tattoos on characters, what have you. It also works well with gradients if you have a mesh that uses, or a texture with gradients. Just as a quick example, I am going to, we'll do the triangle selection first. So activate, same thing, just go through, select the lines you want. And then what we're going to do is click on a color. I'm going to choose this violet color here. We'll deactivate triangle selection. You can deactivate before or after choosing the color. Hit set custom, and there it is there. So that is the two main features that you would use advanced for. For everything else, you'd probably be looking at using basic. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate. Jump on Discord, reach out, let me know, and I'd be happy to assist.